The gaming community's pure creativity and innovation is unparalleled, and it needs to be celebrated, which is why I'm diving into the best video game mods of all time. They changed the way that we played some of the greatest games, and even inspired totally new games and franchises. Number 10, Euro Truck 2 Multiplayer. Starting off at number 10, we have the Euro Truck Simulator 2 multiplayer mod. This mod brings players together in the world of trucking, allowing for competitive play and even massive convoys. It adds a whole new dimension to the game, making long hauls feel more immersive and social. Now, Euro Truck 2 has an official convoy multiplayer system, but this mod was released way before they implemented that, and it was the only way at the time to actually have any kind of multiplayer experience before the devs supported it, so it was groundbreaking for its time. Euro Truck 2 has a really special place in my heart because during the lockdowns, I couldn't go to some of my most favourite of places. And I couldn't visit Austria at the time, so I was playing Euro Truck Simulator 2 to play the Austria maps, and it felt like I was literally there even though I wasn't, so it was a really nice experience to play this game. This game lets you explore some of the most incredible locations across Europe, and they've made a lot of them more up to date now to look like they do in the original. Number 9, Mount and Blade Star Wars Conquest. At number 9 is Mount and Blade Star Wars Conquest. This incredible mod transports players into the Star Wars universe, complete with iconic characters, locations and battles. This mod's a perfect blend of Mount and Blade's gameplay mechanics and the Star Wars lore to make it an unforgettable experience for fans of both franchises. And the great thing about Mount and Blade is it actually has Steam Workshop support, so you can install this mod directly from Steam. And it feels kind of surreal to play a medieval game, but then be able to interact with and visit some of the most iconic locations from the Star Wars movies. Like you can visit Jabba's palace and get bounty hunter quests from him in this world. It's honestly an incredible mod. Number 8, GTA San Andreas multiplayer and multi-Theft Auto mods. Coming in at number 8 are the best GTA San Andreas multiplayer mods. This is San Andreas Multiplayer, aka SAMP, and Multi-Theft Auto. Both of these mods brought multiplayer mayhem to the streets of San Andreas, offering custom game modes, maps, and experiences way before GTA Online for GTA 5 was even a thing. With endless possibilities and hilarious moments, these mods continue to provide endless entertainment for GTA fans. I used to play a ton of GTA SAMP when I was a kid. I didn't play much of Multi-Theft Auto in comparison, but I did play that. On SAMP there was some really great free roam servers where you could just spawn vehicles and weapons and go ride around the world with your friends in planes, which is super cool. There was also Cops and Robbers where you could play as cops versus robbers, you could go to jail, you could arrest criminals, and it was a really cool roleplay experience. These mods were where GTA roleplay was literally birthed. GTA RP was born on San Andreas multiplayer, so everyone who plays 5M and GTA 5 RP servers should definitely go back and play San Andreas multiplayer to see how it all began. Multi-Theft Auto was also more moddable than SAMP because you could play things like Zombie Survival, which was incredible, with custom 3D models and 3D vehicles. Number 7, Sven Co-op. Lucky number 7 goes to the Half-Life 1 mod Sven Co-op. This classic mod transformed Half-Life into a cooperative multiplayer experience, allowing players to team up and battle through the game's iconic single-player levels together in competitive mode. Think of it as Half-Life 2's Synergy mod, but for Half-Life 1. With the mod's continued support to date and its updates, it does remain a fan favourite, and it's definitely still worth a play on Steam because it's now a standalone title that's actually free to play, so you can go to the Steam store, give it a download, and play, and it's still as incredible and crazy as it used to be. Number 6, Garry's Mod. At number 6 we have Garry's Mod. This sandbox game, or mod as it once was, offers unparalleled creativity with game modes like Dark RP, TTT, and countless others like Prop Hunt. From hilarious fun and trolling to crazy incredible machinimas and everything in between, Garry's Mod is responsible for so many iconic moments in gaming culture, and it remains one of the best sandbox mods and games of all time. The old Garry's Mod is super nostalgic, although even though the modern Gmod is much better, it's unfortunately kind of littered with so many different servers which have gigabytes and gigabytes of content which takes hours to download to join, but that's a whole other story. Number 5, Counter-Strike. Halfway through our list at number 5 is the Half-Life Counter-Strike mod. This legendary mod birthed one of the most iconic FPS franchises of all time, transforming Half-Life into a whole new experience that remains hugely popular to this day. There's not many people that play games, or specifically games on PC, that hasn't played one of the Counter-Strike games, especially Counter-Strike Global Offensive or CSGO, which is still wildly popular, especially due to its skin trading and its competitive scene. But My favourite Counter-Strike was Counter-Strike Source, and CS 1.6 still stands up there as an incredible title too. But the original Counter-Strike mod for Half-Life is what birthed this whole franchise before Valve hired the creators and took it over as their own franchise. Number 4, Warcraft 3. Defense of the Ancients, the Warcraft 3 Dota mod, takes number 4 because it's a groundbreaking mod which laid down the foundation for many of today's popular MOBAs, which are the multiplayer online battle arena titles, inspiring popular ones like League of Legends and also Blizzard's own Heroes of the Storm. Now, Dota was a mod for Blizzard's game Warcraft 3, but it wasn't an official mod by Blizzard, although Blizzard used the inspiration to create Heroes of the Storm, which is their own official title later. Dota's influence on the gaming industry is undeniable at this point, and it is a must-have on this list, and definitely one you should go back and play if you like RTS games and MOBAs. Number 3, Black Mesa. At number 3 we have Half-Life 2 Black Mesa. This is a Half-Life 2 mod, although it kind of progressed into its own animal because it's a completely standalone game on Steam now, which you will have to buy. This incredible mod took years of hard work to completely remaster Half-Life 1 into the Source engine, providing players with a Valve-like experience as it should have been. It's undoubtedly the best Half-Life 2 mod of all time to date, and I'm sure there's no others that come even close. And also, thankfully, appeals to many of the fans which really thought the Half-Life Source was a letdown. Number 2, COD 4 Galactic Warfare. Narrowly missing the top spot is Call of Duty 4 Galactic Warfare at number 2. This mod provided a modern Battlefront 2 style experience in first person before the newer EA games even came out. Fighting out in Mos Eisley as a stormtrooper during the Galactic Empire period was a blast, making it a standout among mods. And this was released quite a few years ago when there wasn't that many high tier mods like this, so this was pretty game changing at the time. I remember it being released on ModDB and just seeing it and thinking, oh damn, we haven't had a Battlefront 3 finally come out, so this is kind of like the alternative. COD 4 as a scene on Steam is still quite big. There's some dedicated servers for its multiplayer mod, and you can still download the mods and play them because it has some pretty good community support, so I'd recommend trying this one out. Number 1, Arma 2 DayZ. And finally, securing the crown at number 1 is Arma 2's DayZ Mod. This is one of the first great zombie survival mods out there that came out, and it took the gaming world by storm and even spawned its own standalone game, which is wildly still popular. This mod changed the way that we think about survival games. It introduced mechanics like permadeath mode, scavenging, and player interaction that became staples in this genre. DayZ's impact on gaming and its unforgettable experience make it our number 1 choice for the best video game mod of all time. Honourable mention, the S.T.A.L.K.E.R Anomaly mod. S.T.A.L.K.E.R Anomaly is a mod that's a standalone modification for the S.T.A.L.K.E.R game series, which is set in the Chernobyl exclusion zone. It's built on the foundation of the 64-bit version of the Open X-Ray engine, and it provides a more immersive, challenging, and expansive gaming experience. This mod combines various features and improvements from previous mods and games in the series, making up a mod pack of sorts, like some of the features and improvements from Call of Chernobyl, Call of Misery, Last Day, and many others. It introduces all new locations, characters, quests, and items, all while enhancing the artificial intelligence, graphics, sound, and the overall gameplay mechanics of the game. Anomaly focuses on delivering a realistic and atmospheric experience, where players take on the role of a stalker, exploring the hazardous environments, battling dangerous creatures, and interacting with various factions. The mod also incorporates survival elements into S.T.A.L.K.E.R, which means you'll have to manage your hunger, thirst, fatigue, radiation, and your injuries. With a non-linear storyline, numerous side missions, and a high degree of replayability, the S.T.A.L.K.E.R Anomaly mod has become a popular choice and the best mod in most fans' eyes of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Which of these 10 mods was your favourite, and did I miss an awesome game mod off this list? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and check out this next video to continue the fun.